Are you ready?
Hello, gentle people. We are back with some more Lost reactions. Hopefully, you guys are ready to join in to this greatness of Lost. I know as I'm recording this video, Lost and also, what's the name of that other show? My intros are wild, okay? My intros are wild, but I'm gonna start doing some great things, man. Things that are coming to the channel. I need to get the new schedule out. You guys don't care about that. Why am I always go off on this tangent for no reason. Anyways, let's jump into this reaction, man. Lost. If you guys want to see more episodes of Lost, if you don't want to wait for the YouTube, you know what I'm saying, edits or whatever here on YouTube, please go check out the Patreon, man. You know, every dollar counts, okay? Every dollar counts. And to be honest with you guys, I say this all the time, all of that money goes right back into what I do here, into YouTube. It's not spent on me. I don't buy coffee with it. I don't buy, you know what I'm saying, stuff that has nothing to do with the business of YouTube, okay? So everything goes back into the equipment. Maybe I lose some equipment or whatever, that money is put aside and stuff, and all of that is put back into the YouTube as well, okay? Because we're trying to grow, okay? So if you want to contribute, here's people that has come over to the Patreon, just say, here, man, you know what I'm saying, subscribe for a month, whatever the situation is, you know what I mean, just to show their appreciation somehow, some way for the content that I provide either way. So love it, love it, love it. If you guys want to check it out, if you guys want to just support the channel, that's cool too. Want to go over there and sign up, appreciate it. Membership is on the original channel as well, if that's a better avenue for you to go. Early access is available on that too, so want to check it out. Appreciate y'all in advance. Let's jump into it. See you guys at the end for the review. I wonder if we're gonna finally get a backstory on Rose.
제발.
Son, what's wrong?
My wedding ring. It's gone.
Wedding ring?
너는 오늘 이것을 신어라. 남자 키가 너보다 작을 수가 있지 않아.
말도 안 돼 정말.
대학 때 남자를 만났으면 지금 중매쟁이도 필요 없지 않아. 4년 대학 졸업하고 넌 지금 은메달이다.
Silver.
그러니까 동메달이 되기 전에 남자를 찾아야지.
그렇게 나왔다면 믿어봐야지.
야, 우리 할머니도 할아버지를 그렇게 만났어. 그리고 말이야, 이 책은 한 번도 틀린 적이 없거든.
어떻게 생긴 줄 알아야 만나면 알아보지.
오렌지.
오렌지. 내 입이 풀칠하기도 바쁜데.
이마, 인생에 목표가 있어야지.
Yes.
아, 자식 그 1차 면접 보고 되게 그러네.
Tell him that she'll be wearing orange. I think that's what she's wearing.
자, 운명에는 여자가 나타나면 뭐라고 전해줄까?
기다리라고 해.
Tell it to wait.
Son, you'll be with her again. Soon. Okay?
I think they're gonna eat us.
All right, all of you, get up. We're moving out.
What, we work for you now?
You're gonna do it because we have a long walk ahead of us. Back to where you came from.
Hey, Mike. Think we ought to stage a prison break here.
Yeah? Well, I want to figure out what the hell is going on over here before I make any decisions about anything.
What the hell is going on over here that's got you all so on edge?
You know what? That's a great idea. Maybe we can swap stories on the road. Cindy.
This chick needs to be slapped. Swear.
Bernard and I will gather the fish.
Fish.
Man knows how to fish. I'd take him with you if I were you.
Fine. He comes with us too.
I lost my wedding ring once. It's crazy where you'll look when you want to find something bad enough.
What did your wife say?
She never knew.
How was that?
I went to a jeweler and I had a replica made, that's how.
Jeez.
아시아나 호텔에서도 근무했다고?
네,
보조 웨이터로?
네. 웨이터로 승진했습니다.
거기서는 승진하기가 힘들었을 텐데.
네, 맞습니다. 제가 운이 좋았던 것 같습니다.
임세로나 말투로 봐서 도시 태생은 아닌 것 같고. 자네 고향이 어디야?
아, 예, 남해입니다.
어쩐지
You got a job? Oh, we all know he got the
바로 일
job.
시작하고 비가 오나 눈이 오나 열심히 일하되 봉급 인상이나 휴가는 없어.
You don't ask for a raise or time off. Sheesh.
Sorry, Michael.
Sure, but what?
You know, about throwing you and your friends into the pit.
Friends.
What?
I just never thought about him like that. I mean, I guess one of them's my friend.
I don't think I've ever seen someone so scared in my life. And I know about scare.
Is that why you threw us in the pit?
And we've got trust issues.
Huh. Why don't you head inland? That's where all the fruit is on our side.
We don't go that way. Because that's where they come from. Michael, he just left.
What?
He just said something and you went into the jungle. He's gone.
Oh, we're leaving now.
What do you mean we're leaving?
Your buddy ran off into the jungle.
Michael, he just left.
Walt!
Oh, because
Let's
she
go,
told
we're
him that's
moving
where
out
they
now.
came from, so he
Cindy,
just.
water, you gonna slow us down?
No. Michael. He ain't coming back without his kid. Walt.
Well, he
He ain't
can't
coming
leave
back
him.
without Walt.
Still can't leave him though.
You haven't noticed it's every man for himself, Chewie.
Jin is. Ouch.
You're going the wrong way.
What are you doing?
I'm going to help him find his friend.
이거 진미 받기 전에는
I've never been to Seoul.
하면 안 된다.
Korea.
마음에 쏙 들 거야. 자, 잘생겼지? 학벌 좋지? 아버님이 이 호텔 회장님이셔. 둘이서 얘기할 수 있도록 시간을 좀 내줍시다.
Let the awkwardness begin.
어느 분이 더 걱정하세요? 어머님 아니면 아버님?
저희 아버님이요. 물론 어머니를 통해서.
실은 항상 맞선 별로였거든요. 근데 오늘은 좀 다른데요?
예. 저도요.
You not hear that?
Michael, wait, no.
A boar? Hey, yo.
His name was Goodwin.
All right.
Others?
When you know, you know.
Did you see me?
Rip apart your garden?
No.
Sometimes I wish I had a garden to tear apart. Oh, I used to get angry all the time. I'm not lost anymore. Same way anything lost gets found, I stopped looking.
That is actually a pretty good thing that John just said. If you really do want to find something that you've lost, you stop looking for it because eventually it'll turn up.
안녕하세요, 사장님. 그것 좀 빌려주시겠어요?
네?
데이트가 있어서
Imagine you used to open the door for the man that dated your
갑자기
future
카드가 안
wife.
되는 거예요. 그러니까 제가 타월만 걸치고.
생각보다 참 평범하세요.
선 씨도 참 좋은 분이신 것 같아요.
But I got bitches.
계속 만나는 걸 하면 어떨까요?
She
그리고
met
한마디 더 말씀드려도 될까요?
Jin.
비밀인데.
예, 말씀하세요.
어디에서 백인 여자친구 만났어요. 6개월 후에 미국에 돌아가서 그녀와 결혼할 겁니다.
So what was this? A friendship?
잠깐 제가
아니요. 멋지시네요.
제가 잘못
꼭 행복하세요.
안녕하십니까, 사장님.
아니에요. 제가 중요한 약속이 있어서요. 고맙어요.
I don't understand. What was he hoping for? I'm a little confused as to what just happened because what was this dude hoping for? I don't understand. If you haven't told your parents that you're about to move to America and get married to some woman you met over there, and you're over here what, just to appease them? So you planning to get married over here too, just for show? I don't understand. It's just like, what did you expect from son? Like, I'm a little confused in that. Maybe you guys can clear that up for me somehow.
No, not that way. Over here. These tracks.
마이클.
Yes, Michael.
왜? 무슨?
Niggas just walking around here barefooted and shit. How many of them? That look like the same people passing by. Who's Teddy Bear? That's a child? Whose Teddy Bear is that?
마이클.
No. They don't have you. They came from that way. Your friend went that way. Crossed ahead of them. Very lucky.
마이클.
No. We go together.
All right.
아는 놈이 급해서 그러는데 화장실 좀 써도 될까요? 부탁합니다. 급해서 그러는데.
죄송하지만 호텔 손님만 사용할 수 있습니다. 알았어요. 들어가세요. 왼쪽에 있으니까 빨리 쓰고 나오세요.
예예예. 아유 대단히 감사합니다. 대단히 감사합니다. 아유 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
You know what the funny thing is? Things like this can cost you your job.
미스터 관.
꼬마가 너무 급해 보여서.
길에서 싸든 무슨 상관이야. 너 같은 놈들 다 그런 거 아니야? 여기서 계속 일하고 싶으면 지금 당장 들어가서 그놈들을 찾아서 쫓아보내.
Shit like this is make me quit my job easily. Good for you, Jin. Can't compromise your morals for money, man. It's just you can't. There's just certain things you just shouldn't put up with. You know what I'm saying?
Claire found the bottle. The one with the messages inside.
Where is it?
I buried it.
Wait here. We lost his trail. I go back and find it.
What are you doing?
Go back.
마이클. Go back, man.
Where are you, man? Walt! What, you weren't gonna hit me? Let them take me!
You need to come back with us now.
I'm not leaving him out here. Stay away from me.
I know they took your son. But you have no idea what these people are capable of. And they will not be found if they don't want to be.
I'm not going back without him.
You find Walt, Michael.
Man, I understand Michael's going through it, man, but bruh, you gotta be wise about it.
Son.
Buried it. Ah, it came off when she was burying the bottle. I didn't even think of that.
아유, 죄송합니다.
제가 죄송해요.
괜찮으세요?
예.
예, 여기 있습니다.
It's crazy that he sees the color and bumped into her. This episode was, you know, of course, they're trying to make their way back to where Sawyer and them is coming from, to the main people, right? So the situation is essentially that Michael went out, just like, oh, that's where they come from. Ah, Walt must be over there, so I'm gonna take off. So they went to look for him. Jin, of course, in the backstory, kind of showing how, you know, what he was going through before he met, essentially before he met Sun. So showing how they met, how they bumped into each other. So that was cool. Not the backstory I was hoping to see, because we've seen like probably 2 or 3 now of them, of situations that were happening to them. I think they're, so far, I think Jack and Jin, and they've had the most flashbacks, I believe. I think most of the people we haven't seen, I think we've seen a few flashbacks of other people as well, the main cast, and stuff like that. We've seen, you know, 2 backstories for John. We've seen 2 for Jack. I think it's 2 or maybe more. We've seen, I think there's only 1 we've seen for Sawyer. We've seen a few of Kate as well. So kind of equal. I guess it's kind of equal amongst the main cast, who we see as bad guy. I want to see a Rose kind of, I don't know why I'm interested in seeing Rose's backstory. I don't know why, but that would be cool to see, you know what I'm saying, what she was going through or whatever the situation is. She's not really a main character. She's more of like, she's there, she's mentioned. But I don't know if she's gonna become like a main, because, you know, the cast is getting bigger. So it's like, how do you manage this many characters in a story? You know what I mean? Is, you had the situation with where you had a situation with, in Walking Dead, you had a situation is like anybody can die at any time, right? You don't really have to deal with a big cast, right? It's not a huge cast. There are people that are there, the main cast, that you don't want to see anything happen to them. And as seasons go by, they will add a group, you know what I'm saying, that might eventually, 1 or 2 of them might survive and end up with the main cast, right? So I don't know how they planning to manage all these characters that are being added, right? They're adding now these guys, which is not a lot, because, you know, adding 23 people to the mix, you know, wouldn't be hard for them to manage, to be honest. But it's getting bigger because we know there are others out there. But there's also these 5 people now that we've taken on from, that was at the back of the plane that has survived. Like, there were 23 of them. Now there's only 5. So that's the situation with them. The only problem that I see could happen in the future is not with characters that probably become mains that are not being fleshed out properly. But it's fine. When we get there, and I'll judge it for what it is. And hopefully they stay fair to give those people, you know what I'm saying, the time of day, or give those people backstories so that we can understand their character a lot better and why they think or why they do the things that they do. That's what I'm hoping for. So far, so good, man. This whole episode was essentially Sun trying to find her wedding ring. It was a little bit more than that, but you get the meaning, right? It's like she's looking for something that she lost because she buried it and she didn't know where it is. So I didn't even think that it's the possibility that, you know what I'm saying, she lost Win, because she did that at the end of the last episode. So, you know, coming into this episode, you're thinking fresh, you're thinking, you know, maybe something that she did recently. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even really think of the fact that she just buried a bottle. Is a possibility that she, you know, accidentally, her ring, in the process of doing that, she buried her ring as well. So I didn't even think of that. But the thing of this is this: you lost something like a ring in sand, you could just forget about it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be very hard for you to find, especially if you leave it there and then trying to go back and find it. You know what I mean? So it's so it was cool, man, to see how Jin and Sun met. That was cool. Jin also going after Michael, them being friends, going back to get him. It's like, dude, if you go after Walt right now, it's not a good idea to do that. Especially that, okay, these people, what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're not taking in adults? You know what I'm saying? What do you think is going to happen when you find them? Like, you going to take on for God knows how many people by yourself? You're not a superhero, sir. You know what I'm saying? But I guess with the fact you don't know if Walt is still alive or not, that's another thing as well. I don't think Walt is dead, but also just coming from a perspective of a situation where you're looking for a lost kid, you don't know if that kid is alive or not, right? So from that perspective, him as a father got to understand, it's like, dude, you can't just rush out here. You know what I'm saying? People actually took your kid. It's not like he's lost in the woods. People actually took your kid, so you got to be cautious. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, kind of like when you're emotional, you throw all reasoning out the window and you act very, you know, irrationally. So it's just a situation that I totally understand why Mike is the way he is right now. But at the same time, you got to calm down. It's like, dude, it's going to take a group effort to go look for Walt. It can't just be you. So listen, man, at the end of the day, I think we're going to get Walt back at some point. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, but hopefully we can get to the bottom of the others by the end of this season to understand why they're doing what they're doing. Are they cannibals? Are they people that has lived on the island for years? Are they from a previous crash? What's the situation here? You know, there's a lot of questions. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where they're going to go with this, man. This show is awesome so far. No issues, no problems. I'm looking forward to every single episode that I watch because it's more and more is being revealed. I think it's like probably like 2 episodes that has gone so far out of the 30 episodes that I probably watched by now, that I can clearly see, you know, that they're building up the world. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see, you know, Michelle's character seeing Jack. You know what I'm saying? They met before, you know, before they got on the plane and whatnot. So that's going to be very interesting to see how their dynamic is going to be if they actually end up seeing each other and nothing doesn't happen to them. So of course, Sawyer is a pain in the ass, but he's a good character. And you can see that he's a good person. He just purposely tried to piss people off so that they get mad at him. Sawyer is the type of person that he doesn't want to be liked, so he purposely be an asshole. And he's a pretty, like, if you get down to the nitty-gritty of it, he's a pretty sweet guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's an awesome dude. He's a dude that I would probably hang out with. You know what I'm saying? So he just purposely being an asshole for no reason at all, and that's just, he feels like that's his personality, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? He pretends to be a certain way, but then he's a pretty sweet dude, you know, in other ways. You know what I'm saying? He's a you know what I mean? Like, he's heartfelt. He can have empathy. He can show all of this other stuff. It's just that he doesn't want to be liked. You get what I'm saying? He just want to portray this image of himself that, you know, people just won't like. You get what I'm saying? So he does it on purpose to just piss people off, call people different kind of names, all this other stuff. Every time he says somebody, he never call people their names, their actual name. He just finds a name that would probably resonate with something that they're about or something like that. He calls Kate Freckles and all this sort of stuff. Like it's just one of those things about his character that's really likable about him. So I don't hate Sawyer in any way or anything like that. Like at first I was like, oh, this guy is an asshole. But then when you get to know his character, you're just like, oh, so you're just doing that just because. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, great episode, man. Looking forward to more. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.